recently surfaced. Does Khamzat Chimaev have a fight booked? And who will it be? And why has he been out for so long without a fight? Those are big questions, and that has been the question for a long time. It looks like a couple months ago, Khamzat Chimaev was going to be taking on Paulo Costa in Abu Dhabi, which was announced almost 6 months before the fight would actually take place. That was in April. The fight would take place in October. That was the fight that it looked like was going to happen. But that did not turn out. And Paulo Costa is now fighting Ikram Aliskerov, the guy that Khamzat Chimaev beat. So then it was looking like it was going to be Kamaru Usman versus Khamzat Chimaev. But they had to figure out the weight as far as is it going to be a catch weight? Is it going to be welterweight? Is it going to be middleweight? Kamaru wants it at 170. Khamzat doesn't really want to be at 170. He was looking for a catch weight. He wanted to just be a middleweight. I don't know if he can even make 170 anymore. All those problems. But the real question is, why has he been out for so long? Because the last time he fought was September of 2022, which was against Kevin Holland. It was supposed to be against Nate Diaz. He was supposed to headline that card. Why has he been out for so long? Some have been suspicious about a 12-month ban from the U.S. or entering the U.S. And a lot of these cards a lot of these pay-per-view cards have been in the U.S. or at least places that if you're banned from the U.S., you're probably not going to be able to get into, like the U.K. Or other places like that. But I don't know. There's also been suspicions that he had some kind of 12-month suspension from USADA that, just wasn't public, and he had to sit out for 12 months. There's a lot of rumors going around as far as why he's been out, because it doesn't make sense. Why would you keep a guy out that is one of your best stars in the UFC? Why would you keep him on the sideline? Why can't he get a fight? It's going to be tough to get him a fight because he's a very tough opponent, but at the same time, you could probably get him a fight within a year. And it seems like he wants to fight. He wants to come back, but maybe he just can't because he's not allowed to. But now recently, rumored and maybe leaked by Khamzat Chimaev's coach. There's a picture that he put on his Instagram story saying he's watching film on Khamzat's new opponent, and it looks like Jared Cannonier. It looked pretty obvious to be Jared Cannonier. Maybe that was a leak. Maybe that was just some type of something to throw him off. Maybe something to get him relative in the news. But it does make sense because people were asked, or the media was asking Jared Cannonier, would you fight Khamzat? And Cannonier's response was, does that get me the title shot? If I take on Khamzat and I beat Khamzat, does that get me the title shot? Because the title shot is what I want to get to. If that fight gets me the title shot, then yes, I will take on Khamzat. And if you're Dana White, if you're the UFC, you're probably struggling to get guys to face Khamzat. And if you're Jared Cannonier, you had your title shot. You had a good performance against Sean Strickland in a close fight. You had a great performance against Marvin Vettori in a domination pretty much. But does that earn you the next title shot? I mean, you already got your chance. You got your chance at the champion. You're going to have to do a little bit more. And if they said, all right, Jared, we see you're on a nice 2-fight win streak. We need somebody to fight Khamzat in Abu Dhabi. If you fight him and you beat him, you get the next title shot. No questions asked. No questions asked. You're getting it. If you beat Khamzat Chimaev, you get the next title shot. You're doing us a favor taking this fight against a guy who has yet to fight in the middleweight division or anybody ranked in the middleweight division. He's been doing his work at welterweight, and now he's going up to 185. If you take this fight and you beat him, you get the next title shot. I think that's very believable. I think Jared Cannonier is probably the best choice for the UFC to throw to Khamzat. But it's a tough fight. I mean, Jared Cannonier is a tough fight for anybody. He's a brick house. Obviously used to fight at heavyweight. And Khamzat coming up for 170. I mean, he's always been a huge 170er. He's always been able to fight the 185ers. He's there. I mean, he's absolutely there to beat Jared Cannonier, but Jared Cannonier is there to spoil the show. I'm really interested to see what these betting lines are like, but I think that's a good matchup, and I think that's probably what does happen because they're going to have to make that fight card soon, and that's the fight that kind of makes sense for both parties. So, Jared Cannonier, Khamzat Chimaev, it's not official, but it has been somewhat leaked by Khamzat's coach, and I would assume that's what happens at UFC 294. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, like the video. If you want to support the channel so you can see more videos like this, hit that subscription button. Appreciate you for watching. Hey, Picks here. Signing out.